I'm saying, why you think, goddamn, that we shy away from it?
Because one of the things is because it's never taught to us.
You think we scared of the catch?
Well, we scared. So what happens is, check this out. We've been taught the only way to make money is to work for it. So anything that can make me lose this hard-earned money, I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah. Fact.
Like
that's backwards because we still.
I don't want no parts of that shit.
Still, if you're in the streets, you got to invest, so you can lose then too.
So like, that was the easy thing for me.
You're investing in something you know about.
But you're
right.
That is.
There's comfort zone too, though.
It's comfort zone. So now here's the thing: like, if I've been brought up learning about the streets, then that's second nature to me and everything that come with it. If I've been brought up learning to go get a job, then I accept that. What the wealthy people do is at an early age, they teach their people about investing. Mm-hmm. So now they grew up learning about finances. They grew up, this is part of the game. Like, all right, cool. So this is how so if this go wrong, this is how I hedge that bet. Mm-hmm. Right? So, okay, cool. Like, let me limit the losses because I see the upside is big.
Right.
Right? So it's even like with us. Like, we already, like, if shit it's a drought, what you gonna do, man? Stretch that shit, man. We ain't about to take that whole L. Man, go in that other nigga hood and sell that shit, man. Don't sell that shit over here. Right? So we learn how to protect ourselves and survive. Same thing happens. Navigate. We know how to do that. Mm-hmm. But because now you come saying, get in the stock market. And then on TV, all you see is stock market crash. You know, they talking bad shit. You think you need a lot of money because you see, this person made $1 million. So now you be like, man, I ain't about to play that shit, man. That ain't for me. You feel like it ain't for you. Mm-hmm. So if you feel like something ain't for you and ain't nobody speaking it to you and representation, you don't got nobody that look like you doing the shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All you see is old white men doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Right? Forever. That's all you saw. So you already got a disconnect. We already feel like all my trauma come from white people anyway. Mm. That's how you feel. So you don't want to rock with that at all. Right? And so here you come, like me, I'm like, I got a t-shirt on, I wear the same shit you on, I've been through the same shit you been through, fam. Let's go get some money.
What about the niggas? Niggas be scared because niggas be scamming niggas.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
so,
I got scammed early on. I got scammed on some stock shit early.
So, and that's one of the things I don't, like, that shit is out here. Mm-hmm. Right? Sure. That shit gonna always, but here, you know why that shit gonna always be out here? Because we always wanna get rich fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a scammer gonna always have a job, fam. Mm-hmm. Because one thing people won't do is get rich fast. Or not even that. They won't get out of this situation right now. Mm-hmm. Right? This shit painful. So when people be saying I'm gonna act like I'm broke, no the hell I ain't. I've been broke for real. That shit does not feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to act broke at all. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is somebody in a bad situation, if somebody can convince you long enough and catch you at the right time, you gonna fuck with it.
Mm. Yeah.
Right? Somebody be like, yo, man, I turned this $500 for $5,000. At first you might be like, man, nigga, boy, he full of shit. That shit don't work. But you keep seeing that shit. And they catch you on the right day. Man, let me try that shit out, man.
You feel like it's the best decision you ever made?
To learn how to invest?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it changed my life. Not only changed my life, changed my family life. Like my daughter right now, she's 6 years old, man. She got 6 figures invested. She gonna be a millionaire before she's 10. That's easy. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just off the market doing whatever it do. Right? And so that's why this shit is important, because now we can start saying, like, how many times have we said, man, I wish I would have knew that shit when I was younger?
Shit, every day.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now what happens is when you get in a situation where you older, you don't want your kids and your nieces and nephews to be saying the same shit.
Yeah.
So teach them the shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, all right, my daughter came out the womb, like, bet. She ain't about to, man, look, let's start doing that shit early. Right? Let's do that shit now. And so not just for her birthday, she made 6. I'm like, what you want for your birthday? She was like, I want 100, I want 16 shares of Roblox. She's 6. I put it on my page. We sitting on the sofa. I'm like, what you want for your birthday? She's like, I want some Roblox, Daddy. I said, bet. I pulled up the app, went to her account, put 16 in. She was like, no, Daddy, I want 100. Bet. Get you 100 then. Bought her 100 shares of Roblox. You know what I'm saying? At 6 years old, because I teach her ABCs in that way. Like, yep, she gonna go to school and learn that shit. When she come home, it's not on me.
Right.
A is for what? Asset. B is for what? Bank. C is for what? Credit. D is for what? Debt. E is for what? Equity. F is for what? Finances. You know what I'm saying? And so now she like, what's your ABCs is? So now she repeating that shit to me like that. Right? So now I ain't got to worry about the school not teaching her financial literacy.
Right.
I ain't worrying about the school system of America making her the new slave. right? We gonna set her free early.
What's the new slang?
Consumerism. Consumerism makes us slaves, right? So every time America creates something, so it's the America's job to create shit for you to buy.
Yep.
That's the business of America, consumerism. We all buy shit. But there's a stat out that says the average person in America spends $1.25 for every $1 they make.
Well, that's in the red.
Think about that shit.
You're in the red.
You spend $1.25 for every $1 you make. So by the time you made $4, you already $5 in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Think
about that. For every $1 you make, you already spend $1.25.
Yeah.
Consumerism.
It's designed like that.
It's designed like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then they put you in situations like America. It was like America is smart. Like there is so racism is real. But classism is even realer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Racism is real. Don't get me wrong, but classism is bigger. Classism is saying like this class of people has more say so and more privilege than another class of people. And so because they keep information from this class of people, they'll never, ever put themselves in the situation of the 1%. Right? So if I can keep you working at a job and inflation is up. So inflation is up 7%, which means everything costs 7% more. Right? Everything is up 7%. Mm-hmm. But guess what didn't go up? How much they pay you on a job.
Yeah.
That shit ain't went up. Right? So the more money they spend, so America is $30 trillion in debt. Right? So you and I know that if I'm in debt, if my bank account in the red, they not letting me spend no money. I got to pay them first. Right? Mm-hmm. If your bank account in the red, you got to pay them first. Right or wrong? Mm-hmm. Well, America bank account is $30 trillion in the hole. And counting. Just go look at it. usdebtclock.org. Right? usdebtclock.org. Look that shit up right quick. Mm-hmm. You're going to see that. You can look at that shit at 1 o'clock in the morning. That shit going to be still spinning. They print money every day, all day. So the more money that they print, the more your money lose value. So some shit that may cost you $1, matter of fact, $100 in 2019, whatever you spend $100 on in 2019, now it costs you $107. Mm. Your dollar lost money. It lost value, lost purchasing power. So you sit money in a bank, here's the trick. If I get you to sit your money in a bank, I'm gonna use your money, and your money gonna lose value. And I'm gonna give you pennies on a dollar every year. That's it right there.
Yeah. How do you
look at it?
That shit just clicking, turning.
That shit just turn. Look at it. So this is right here. America is 30 trillion, 319 billion.
Oh, it's still going.
It don't never stop. This is the debt. This is the U.S. national debt. That's it. So let me show you something right quick, even on here. So even on here, look what it says. It says the U.S. debt is $30 trillion. Then it says debt per citizen. So that's me and you, right? We got income coming in. We already $91,000 in debt. Us. I don't care how much money you make. You $91,000 in debt. Mm-hmm. Then it says
for another nigga shit.
No. So yeah. So
that's crazy, man.
So debt per taxpayer. Let me do that. So we $241,000 in debt. Everybody in here. Because everybody in here working. You pay taxes. So you $241,000 in debt. The debt per citizen is if you got a child, or a grandmother, somebody that ain't working, they $91,000 in debt. How? So you see it right there. Debt per citizen, mm-hmm. Debt per taxpayer.
I see it.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
That shit don't never stop. So if you don't find a way to make money without working for it, you're going to die trying to make money. And that shit lose value every day. They not going to never get out of $30 trillion in debt. That shit going to keep adding up.
What's some ways you think like they make like, I guess, being a consumer kind of like interested in fun? So you got commercials, you got this, and spend this, get in debt. So what's some ways that you can make investing in financial literacy like fun for, I guess, the young people and shit?
So even before you even get into like the deep shit, mm-hmm. like the shit that you like messing with all day. You know what I'm saying? Like we on everybody, most of our generation got Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should own that shit. Right? So one of the things I did was I made it a priority that when I would go in the hood by my homies, I started changing the conversation. I started making us talk about making money outside of just hustling. So I went to showing them like, yo, I'm messing with options. I'm day trading. I'm doing, well, not day trading, but messing with options. I'm showing them I'm getting money from the stock market. Who don't like making money?
Right.
I ain't never met nobody yet and I don't like making money.